day it has been, and what a day it's going to be. As a matter of fact, I need to cut that light on right there. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. We'll give y'all some time to get in here, give you a chance to get in here just for a second. It has been literally something else in today. Wow. Who'd ever thought and who'd ever believed? Well, it's happening right before our very eyes, though, isn't it? Shalom, 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 everybody. Let everybody know that we are here, we are on, and we are live. Boy, do we got a lot to report here. I'm sorry to have to break in here to y'all evening here just like this in such a short notice. But we have a lot of things that we definitely need to be talking about, things to inform you about as the general public. We got to get this thing going. We definitely have got to get this going. Because the way that this world is going and what we see in front of us right now is not good. It's not good. Let me turn this around here, all right? All right. Hope we got all the moderators and everybody in. Woo-wee. Now, what do we have going on here today? All right. We're talking about January the 6th, 2021. We have the alleged so-called rigged elections. We have the people at the Capitol, I'm going to say the House and the Senate, trying to certify the Electoral College. And I want to draw some conclusions here. And I know many of you people don't like conclusions that's being drawn sometimes because we use a very fair and balanced approach, unlike many people out here, because a lot of people, they just simply don't use a fair and balanced approach. And the reason why they don't do that is because some people have, secret agendas. Some people have, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Prejudices, for whatever purpose it could be. And whatever it could be, people just are not all there. And then, of course, people, hey, I heard somebody say some time ago, pick a side. Pick a side, pick a side. Maybe you're going to move over a little bit so I can see the headlines. They be saying, pick a side, pick a side, pick a side. Now, in Washington, D.C., and I want to add this, and I'm going to continue a little jelly as I go along. First of all, Washington, D.C., or the District of Columbia, the last time I checked, it's not even a state. And not only is it not even a state, it is a government that operates outside of the jurisdiction of the 50 states. And the only reason why that it has any power and authority is because the people in their ignorance granted to them somehow. Now, how many of you people remember the Black Lives Matter protest? Anybody? Anybody? I mean, because, I'm a truther. I'm a truther and a truth blaster here, okay? I want to tell you stuff that you're not going to learn in public food system. I'm going to tell you stuff that you're not going to learn in college, or the mainstream news media is not going to tell you. You see, you got all these people gathered around in Washington, D.C., all right, District of Columbia. You need to pay attention to that title right there, District of Columbia. And right now I'm looking at the National Guard, the FBI, the Capitol Police. I'm watching everybody guarding buildings, and they're in riot gear. And the protesters are faced off outside of the Capitol against the Capitol Police, sirens everywhere. I'm telling y'all, we're going in tonight. You better get your popcorn, get your coffee, or whatever it takes. The mayor of D.C., which is appalling to me, has imposed a 6 p.m. curfew that takes effect in D.C. and ain't nobody paying attention to it. um, people can sense that there's something wrong. And not only can they sense something wrong, they can sense that something has been wrong for a very long time. And all the world is watching this because they're watching the so-called, quote unquote, listen to me, democracy. Mind you, I'm telling you, if you want to learn anything about history, you want to learn anything about forensics, you want to learn anything about the real true order of things in this country, listen to Pastor Dowell, who has a spirit of truth. Now, they keep telling us in this democracy, but the truth is, we are a constitutional republic. And I sit and watch these protesters and all these guys dressed out in these stormtrooper gear, and it's all against the American public, and they're doing their job. They're not standing there for truth or justice. They're not there to support the people's right of freedom of protest. And you think about this for a second, especially in the District of Columbia. Do you know what you have to go through first? Washington, D.C. You have to go to the government there, and you have to get a license to protest. When you get that license to protest, you are informing everybody in that area, all law enforcement, everybody, that you will be there protesting. Now, when you go there to protest, you allegedly, so-called, have the protection of the Capitol Guards and all the LEOs or law enforcement officers in that particular area. All right, I'm telling you, we are going to put a defibrillator on everybody's mind here tonight. Mind it. And I appreciate each and every last one of you who are donating by way of Cash App and donating by YouTube Super Chat. I don't have my phone on that to check to see. Matter of fact, I need to see if I can do that real quick.
Can I turn this off?
What?
Or you need it on?
No, I need it on. Why you can't get it?
It's just making the connection slow.
Is it?
Like you're going a little bit.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I mean, we should be good enough for right now.
Yes, sir.
We going in, so bear with me just for a second. We're going to give you a history lesson of what's going on today, and we're going to read between the lines that the mainstream news media is not telling you, and nor is it in their interest to tell you, because the truth is they don't want to tell you. It just simply is not in their best interest to inform you. I'm sorry to tell each and every last one of you that, but it's just the truth. All right. All right. All right. Now, you think about this for a second. When you go to protest in the District of Columbia, which I need somebody to tell me, please. Somebody please tell me if the District of Columbia is one of the 50 states in America. Can somebody please tell me that? I mean, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting for I do need to know. I really need to know. I need to know if the DC, what in DC? Because I need to know what type of audience that I'm speaking to, if you're informed or not. Because I expect all of y'all to be informed. I don't expect the people that's watching Fox News, CNN, and thank you, Mike G, for your $10, Mika G, for your $10 super chat offer. Thank you very much. I don't expect all these people out here to be informed and know what the hell is going on, because they don't. Only thing they know is what they have been fed by mainstream news media that feeds them by way of corporations. So since we've all established that Washington, D.C. is not part of the 50 states here in America, then my question is, what is this government, so-called of the people, so-called for the people, and so-called by the people? According to my studies and the way I understand it is that the truth is that Philadelphia is the original capital of the United States of America. Anybody? Now, somebody, if I'm wrong, type wrong. If I'm right, type right. Somebody need to tell me something, because we got some stuff going on today. And that, truth has been pressed down so long that it's now rising up. Now, what we have is what we call a constitutional republic only in the minds of people. But the truth is, we're not a constitutional republic in function. Let me explain. You see, you and I are under the illusion or delusion that we ourselves are functioning after this concept called America. Did y'all hear what I said? This concept called America. And in this concept called America, now I'm trying to give everybody a history lesson before we go in even harder, okay? We listen to Schoolhouse Rock on Saturday mornings as children growing up to learn about how the function of government should be. We go to public food system. We go to higher learning college. Then we listen to all these pundits on the mainstream news media who are doing nothing but feeding us a bunch of sewage. And somehow we think we are an informed people. We think we know what the hell's going on. But then when you go inside, thank you, Tony Brown, for your $10. Ron Brown, thank you for your $10 super chat offer. Appreciate your support. So now when we go into the court systems, we have in our mind that we're functioning after the Constitution. And not only the Constitution, but the amendments of the Constitution as well. Mainly the first two, because no matter what amendments are in the Constitution, the Second Amendment guarantees all your rights. And the Second Amendment is there for us, the people, we the people, to protect ourselves against tyranny. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, just type in I'm wrong. If I'm right, tell me I'm right, damn it. Let's stop all this political grandstanding and stage playing. Just tell me if I'm wrong so I can repent and turn from my wicked ways. However, if I'm right, then tell me I'm right. Because this madness, this circus, this dog and pony show that seems to be going on in this world right here, it ain't working. Here we are sitting up here thinking in our alternate mind and conscience that we have what we call a constitutional republic, and we have been hijacked. We are actually functioning under a statutory system to where we sign away all of our rights and we give them over for benefits. We give them over for entitlements. We give them over for government subsidiarities. And now we are no longer so-called free as a people. That's the reason why the Second Amendment remains the holy grail of all of America, not only America, but the world. Tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, type in wrong. If I'm right, tell me I'm right, because I don't even want to continue on in this vein if I'm wrong. I really, truly don't. Because the last thing I want to do is get on here and lie to you, the people. Stephen H., $5 super chat. Thank you very much for your support, my brother. We have 1,600 people in the chat room right now. Now, listen, I am trying to inform us before I go in really deep. Because when I go in deep, I'm telling you, I'm going to draw some narratives, truthful narratives. I'm going to draw some conclusions, truthful conclusions. And we're going to get into all of this from affirmative action all the way up to where we at right now. What the hell is going on? We have 1,700 people right now in the chat room and on this live feed. So now we have a bunch of stormtroopers up there at the so-called Washington, D.C. My question to you is, what are the people protesting in Washington, D.C.? Since the original form of government is supposed to be in Philadelphia. What is happening? What's going on? Because we got a lot of people waving flags and everything else is going on and stuff. And believe me, in their mind, they believe that they're right. But it seems to me that It seems to me that we are protesting against a foreign entity. Somebody tell me I'm wrong now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm right, I'm right. Patrick Webb, thank you for your $10 super chat. Shalom, my brother. And because of all this protest, mind you, remember I told you earlier, before you can go to the District of Columbia and protest, you've got to get a permit, thereby you're alerting everybody. Now watch this. Anybody ever remember a group called Black Lives Matter? And we have 1,865 people watching this live feed right now. Anybody remember that? Ultraman, one red, $3 super chat. Keep telling the truth, Pastor. Thank you for your support. As long as you keep helping me, I definitely will. All right. B-Wee, $10 super chat. Where do we go from here? Well, listen to me. I'm going to tell you where we go from here. Ryan Lawrence, $5 super chat. Bless y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all support. But listen to me. We have all this going on right now. One woman has been shot on Capitol grounds. They have locked down the chambers to protect these so-called quote-unquote lawmakers, which we all know, and we all don't have a lick of confidence in that they are there supporting our interests. As a matter of fact, we all know and we all believe that these people playing Congress, playing House, playing Senate, they ain't for us. Am I the only one think about this? Johanna 82, $50 super chat. Thank you, my brother. Blessings, Pastor, he says. Now, again, I'm going to keep saying this. If I'm wrong, damn it, and correct me if I'm wrong. Spiritual Alpha, $5 super chat. Salute, Pastor. Keep bringing the truth. I am. Thank you very much for your support. We have 2,004 people watching this broadcast right now. The corporations have hijacked this country. We all know in our gut that something is wrong. I don't care, be you Democratic, Republican, Independent, or nothing at all. We all can sense that something is gravely wrong. Am I the only one that senses this? None of us trust the mainstream news media. None of us trust none of the newspaper. None of us even trust our local newspaper, our local news media. We don't trust nothing that's going on in this country anymore. Do we? Tell me if I'm wrong. Now, America has over 330 million people in this country. They not even 1% of the country is Leos or law enforcement. We have 2,100 people watching this broadcast right now in the chat room. Now, I want everybody to make sure y'all pass this feed around even after we get through, because you getting a history lesson. You getting the skinny of the way that this country really truly runs. And I'm going back to the protest over there. Remember BLM, Black Lives Matter, remember? They had to go get, John Perry, $5 super chat. Truth like rain, it doesn't give a damn who it falls on. Tell them, Pastor. Man, I like that kind of comment. I like that kind of talk. But they have to go get permission to protest. Where in the Constitution of the United States of America, not Washington, D.C., of the United States of America, do you need permission to protest your alleged government for redress and a grievance? Notice I said alleged government for redress and agreement. Asking within, $5 super chat. Is the Supreme Court for the people? We're going to get to some of that. We're going to get to some of that. Well, you think about this for a second. And I'm here to put a defibrillate on your mind, because, see, America and the people is seeming like that they understanding that we've been had. We've been run amok. We've been deceived, not only by churches in this land, but we have been deceived by some of the greatest criminal minds in this criminal syndicate that we've ever seen in our lifetime. And with this high taxation without representation, we are being taken to the bank left and right. We are being impoverished as a country. We are on so-called lockdown. Real but Charles, Carly Kodesh, $20 super chat. Bless you, Pastor, for letting y'all's people prepare for what comes next. I can only hope that they continue to keep listening. Text Mother Jennifer and make sure that Elder Rufus and them and Brother Sam, I need everybody. I need all the moderators in here. We're almost at 2,400 people in the chat room, all right? And I'm telling y'all, now, how is it that I'm a pastor? Now, listen, for those of you who don't know me and my background, I'm a 10-year officer in the U.S. Army Paratroop at 82nd Airborne Division, the 3rd Infantry Division, and the JRTC Joint Readiness Training Group, or the Op 4. I was in Op 4, okay, the opposing forces. I got out of the military right at 10 years as a staff sergeant, and I began my journey in private life, and this is where it's taken me at today, to be a truth blaster, to tell y'all the truth, to get past the lies of religion, the lies of news media, the lies of the way that they have painted things to make us believe the way things are in this country, and just simply ain't that way. People are balking at this curfew. They don't give a damn about what the curfew says. Carlos Otero, $5 super chat. Thanks, Pastor. We need real men speaking real truth. That's right. You see, patriots, and I'm not talking about the New England Patriots either. If we don't stand up and at least give voice so that the people can have an option to hear the truth, all you're going to get is this continued rhetoric. I'm looking at Fox News right now, and I'm changing from there to CNN, and all you get is nothing but rhetoric. Both of them, when you listen real close, they both are breathing the same damn hot air. They both are saying a bunch of nothing, filling up airtime, but ain't saying nothing at all. And we have 2,500 people in the chat room right now and on this live feed. Now, you think about this for a second. You may want to text your mom, tell her too. May want to listen. But you think about this for a second, okay? We now have established that we're in a country that's being ran, what is that? That's being ran by something other than Americans. And when I say Americans, I mean us, Americans. Those of us who have served this country, those of us that have sworn an oath, those of us who understand the Constitution, those of us who understand what it truly means to be in this constitutional republic and not a democracy, in this constitutional republic and not a democracy. Brother Mike, $50 super chat. Bless you, Pastor. See you in Georgia this Sabbath. Love you dearly. Love you too, my brother. We are in a constitutional republic, and we got to stop saying things the way people are saying it out here. Hell, I may run for president. Don't know how it's going to run, but I may run for president. I may be the next Donald Trump in this country. And boy, would they be in for it then, because ain't a damn one of them politicians will be able to debate me on nothing. Jamal Yah, $5 super chat. Pastor, keep speaking that truth. Truth is the truth. Can't put it no other way. Y'all need to tell everybody we hot here tonight. So, we've got Black Lives Matter that came and protested in Washington, D.C., and these people were prepared. They had armed cars out. They were suited and booted. They had everything under the sun concerning military armor. They had it all. It was all there. Awakening Within, military runs the country, period. They were there, period, point blank. What a live feed, huh? And we got 2,600 people in the feed down. B-Week, $20 super chat. Trust is at an all-time low. Yes, it is. While pressure is at an all-time high. Yes, it is. I'm telling y'all, the gig is up. They're here to impoverish us as a people. They're here to lock us down, because while we are on this alleged lockdown, there's something else going on that we cannot see. I thank each and every last one of you that are giving away on Cash App. We'll get to you a little bit later, but we're rolling right now, okay? I appreciate all y'all support. I really, truly do. Lee's Way, $5 super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Listen to me, America. The only way that this stuff gonna stop, let me go back to this. Black Lives Matter, when they did a protest, the Police were there suited and booted. Armed cars, everything. Everybody knew that January the 6th was coming. We all knew it. We all been talking about it till we blew in the face. All of a sudden, we got people storming the chambers, storming the House. To Harvey 77, $5 super check. When the government fears the people, you have liberty. You got that right. And that's what needs to be reestablished in this country, is that the government needs to fear the people. Everybody keeps saying Dowell for president 2024. Y'all better help get me out there and give me some ballot access then, because I'm thinking about running for real. And when I run it, we're going to turn this country upside down. That's my child. She just decided to become the Terminator. See what I mean? Decided to become the Terminator. But anyway, you think about this. I'm not the only veteran that speaks like this on this platform. I'm a paratrooper, United States Army paratrooper, and I have over 100 airborne jumps. And I've been all over this world. And I've been immersing myself in the politics of this country. I've been immersing myself in the way that this country runs and the Constitution. And what I read and what I know and what I see is not what we have today. Scott Bucko, $10 super chat. Thank you, my brother. But I wonder why that the District of Columbia is just simply not ready, because the U.S. Capitol has been breached. Trump continues to tell the people that the election was stolen, and then on the flip side say that the crowd should go home. Baby, is he sleeping?
Yes.
Put him down.
Yes, sir.
We're at 2,800 people right now. The U.S. Capitol been breached. All the people that are so-called elected officials and stuff, they're running for cover. They're hiding. Beast reincarnated, $2. We're living in end times. It's going to get better. You better believe it. Get your popcorn. I keep telling people all the time. And listen, to those of you who don't know, if you want to know more about the way that I preach and teach and talk about this to prepare people, you better go join my Patreon channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, usually in the description, I usually have a link to my Patreon channel. You can get there. Brother Brown, Brother Galen, bless you, Shepherd. They've been raping us and our voices for years without any Vaseline. Pro 2A to the end. You better believe it. That's a law enforcement officer. Sean Everson, $25. You are 100% correct. Thank y'all for all the backup, because, see, there's a lot of people we talking to in here. They just simply don't know. They really don't know. All they know is whatever has been crammed down their throat. All they know is whatever's in front of them on this damn TV right here, this damn one-eyed monster. What do we need to do now? Now we need to come with solutions. Because it's obvious voting ain't working in this country. And it's obvious that if you got to get a license to protest, that ain't working either. Where's that at in the Constitution? Can somebody... I'm trying to show y'all something in this statutory system we're in. Can somebody please tell me, and somebody please inform me, where in the hell does it tell us in the Constitution? If I was at home in my office, I would actually bring it up and show it to you. Can somebody please tell me where in the hell in the Constitution of the United States of America are we supposed to get a license to damn protest our government for redress and agreement? Can somebody damn tell me what the hell's going on? Where's it at? And tell me if it's in there and I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But if I'm right, damn it, tell me I'm right. And give me some encouragement. Armor of God, ESP 611. $10 super chat. Bless you, Pastor. Always bring truth for the Most High. Continue to bless you in your straight way. Timothy, super chat, $20. Hallelujah. Keep it coming. Shepherd, Semper Fi. Semper Fi, Marine. Josh, 3,500 coming. $2. Good job. Live, love you. I got you, my brother. Same here. Come on, tell me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm right, I'm right. Come on, tell me now, damn it. Where does it tell us that we have to go over here and apply for a license to protest? Stephen Jennings, $20. Keep up the great work and great battle. $20 super chat. It ain't there, is it? So why do we need permission to do any damn thing when it's supposed to be we the people? Can somebody tell me about we the people? Anthony Lighter Wright, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Can somebody please tell me? Now let's go on and get into this a little bit more. So what are we going to do? How are we going to defeat this? How are we going to turn the tide? How are we going to change things in this world that we're living in? Beast reincarnated, $2 super chat. When do you think we'll see the Antichrist? Well, the way things are going, I wouldn't doubt if it be within the next 10 years. NTS Rice, $15 super chat. Thank you for your support. I wouldn't doubt it'll be within the next 15 years. Lucas Caller, $5 super chat. Bless you, Pastor. President-elect Pastor Dowell. Oh, man. The way, I've got the answers, but whether we have the stomach to be able to do what I say is another story. I don't think we have the stomach to do what I'm asking. The Capitol has just now got finished being on lockdown again. They're not arresting people right now for some reason. I don't understand why they're not arresting people. People just seem to be just wandering around all over the place. I guess because they didn't go get a license to protest. People, the way this thing is going to go down, and the way it should go down, is that number one, you can never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, by any means necessary, at all, you cannot do it. Ever give up your firearms. You can't do it. Braid Ray, $5 super chat. 2 paces out of the Tube Combat Vet here. Appreciate you, Pastor. Got you, my man. You don't ever, under any circumstance whatsoever at all, you always stay Second Amendment. And you've got to get it through your head that whatever firepower they have, Trezan's got a $50 super chat. We make our own establishments and stop reaching out. That's there you go. That's what you're exactly what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to. We're going to be forced back into the barter system. We're going to be forced back into trusting each other and not the government and every damn body else who wants to give us handouts in order to buy us off and to pay us off. MVP of Florida, $20 super chat. Thank you, my brother. Our problem is that we become an entitlement nation. I'm just be $5 super chat. Where in the Constitution states that we need a license to bear arms? It doesn't. Ain't no license. It's a fundamental right. Period. Point blank. Second Amendment. That's it. We need to reevaluate ourselves and who we are and realize that not only is the country under siege, but we're under siege as a people. Truth is perishing in the land. We are in love with fairy tales. And if we are going to celebrate lies, live lies, love lies, and then everybody else that seems to be in moral stuff, we cannot prosper as a people. It just simply is not going to be that way. We have to embrace truth, no matter what that truth is. Hub in the city, Psalms 109, $10 super chat. Love you, Pastor. Your wisdom is greatly appreciated. The painful truth is hard pill to swallow, and people refuse to stay healthy with the truth. That's just the truth. Jay Thizzle, $5 super chat. Thank you, my brother. We're at 3,000 people right now in the super chat. Listen, y'all want to learn more about what I'll be speaking about, talking about in order to get us ready for an EMP, crap hit the proverbial fan or whatever it is. Y'all need to go to my YouTube page. Look down in the description. I've been going away from home for about a week now. And join over my Patreon because I have a hell of a lot more liberty. We love that word, liberty. I have a hell of a lot more freedom. We love that word, freedom. And we have a hell of a lot more truth that we access. Ducati Roddy, $20 super chat. I have come back to the Most High because of you. Hey. Now give him all the glory because he's drawn you. Larry Anderson, $5 super chat. I like giving shout outs to those who are donating. I really, truly do. Listen. Is anybody here ever heard of mutual assistant groups? Has anybody ever heard of it? Mutual assistant group. Anybody ever heard of it? Michael Bradford, $20. My people destroyed for lack of knowledge because I was rejecting knowledge. Oh, ye hypocrites, You can discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the times. That's just nothing but the truth. Nobody's ever heard of mutual assistance groups. All right, you listen to me, I'm going to give you a plan, okay? A MAG, or a mutual assistance group, is when you have people within a 20, 30, 50-mile radius that you can all chain to support each other. Because we're going to need this. Because in case you hadn't figured it out, the way government does is it always overwhelms a small group of people with a superior force of power. It always does that. Always does it. And we are too divided as a country in order to come together as a people. MJ5, $5 super chat. James Burst, $1.99 super chat. Thank you, brother. Jews, bless you. Shepherd in your household, $25 super chat. Bless you. John Hall, $5 super chat. The reality is $2. Salute, PastorDowell. Salute all of y'all. We are too divided as a people in this country. We care too much about stuff that don't even matter. We care too much about stuff that in a grand scheme of things, it just simply does not matter. What matters in this country is how are we going to survive without depending on the government? How are we going to live without depending on the government? Because the last time I checked this, the government is of the people, for the people, by the people, we the people, we the people, we the people. And we have literally have gotten complacent and we have gotten lazy. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Because I'm telling you right now, I think that we as Americans and people in this country, we are lazy as hell. We have depended so much on entitlements. We have depended on so much of government handouts. We're sitting back right now waiting to see if they're going to sign another bill to hand us another $2,000 in stimulus, which that money is ours anyway. It's literally ours because they're borrowing from our children's future. And I personally think that the whole agenda is to keep people dumb, dormant, docile, demoralized, and demonized. That's the standard operating procedure, and that's what I see. And no doubt about it, we're breaking our necks to run just to be as dumb on purpose and stupid as we can as a country. We're doing that as fast as we can. Now, Trump just got finished getting out and telling everybody that the election was literally stolen. And there's a bunch of powers that be in all forces. Some people call it the deep state, secret societies, whatever you want to call it. Man, they're all over the place here. There is something going on. Michael Pence says, I consider the judgment and that my oath is support to defend the Constitution that constrains me from unilateral authority to determine. Anyway, I didn't get to it all. But Larry Anderson, $5 super chat. Bless you, Pastor. The enemy is mad as hell because of the truth being spoken, and they don't want this truth, but truth will prevail anyhow. Yep. Hey, listen, I'm going to be in the DMV area sometime in February. You may want to go to my YouTube channel over there. And he says Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what he should. Oh, Donald Trump just got, there is insurrection in the camp. Trump just got finished rebuking his vice president in front of the whole world. Said that he just did not have the courage to be able to stand. Wow. I'm looking at protesters sitting in the House seats, taking pictures, selfies. I'm looking at them sitting there in the Speaker of the House seat right now. I'm looking at it on Fox News. You tell me, how did they get into these chambers? Unless something is staged. Washington, D.C., even though it's, not part of the 50 states in the United States of America, you tell me how these people was able to get in there. What are we getting ready to see? I'm going to tell you what we're getting ready to see. Because I think Georgia just certified that they won the last 2 seats in the Senate. That means we are at a gridlock. And the only one that can break a gridlock vote is the vice president, allegedly, according to the laws in this country, and we have Vice President downtown Willie Brown, Kamala Harris. Yeah, downtown Willie Brown. Most of y'all don't know Kamala Harris slept her way into the office in California, and she threw more black people in jail than in the history of mankind in the country, the United States of America. And now she is here as the vice president alleged of the president-elect, which I have not even seen where's the office of the president-elect is. But somebody says it's there, but I hadn't seen it's there. Heart donor, $5. Super chat, Pence has been compromised. Yeah. Hey. Congress halts after rioters erupt or rioters enter into Capitol building. You know why? Because they're all cowards. They're all trying to save their own hide and stuff. Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to go to an early grave over some stupid stuff like this. And you know, I'm telling you, I wonder how long it's going to be. Now, you know, if there's going to be a real true protest, there's quite a few people, but put about 20 million people out there on the streets of D.C., then you will show a serious force of power. And we still got 3,000 people in this live feed right now. But see, again, listen to me, America. We are too divided as a country. We're too divided. We don't really truly care about truth. We don't care about honor. We don't care about integrity. All we care about is benefits, entitlements, handouts, government subsidiaries, entitlement checks, stimulus checks, printing money into oblivion until we are impoverished 5 generations. That's all we care about. Devaluing the currency. I might add that whenever ancient Rome devalued their currency, they was letting you know that the empire is on the decline. Guess what? We've been devaluing our currency from constitutional money for quite some time in this country. Gold and silver is actual constitutional money here in the United States of America, according to the Constitution. And it's not even recognized as money no more. Crypto's currency is money. Divine, or let's say fiat is currency. Ironclad slugs is currency. And if you have a system of unjust weights and balance, how in the hell can you actually have a system of truth? The whole world's watching. And they're watching America being destroyed right before our very eyes. And you know what all the countries are doing? Russia, China, Britain, District of Columbia, Britain. You know what they're all doing? They're all sitting back like a bunch of fat cats. And they're all watching this. They're watching this. I would like to know how the protesters, and all these protesters, as the old Indians will say, all pale face. They're all over the place in the Capitol building, storming the whole White House and everything. I wonder how they got in there. I mean, look at them. They chilling hard. Look. They scaling wall like Spider-Man. They are in the they're in the Speaker of the House seat. I'm looking at it right now on news. Look, guns. Secret Service got Glocks at the ready. And look, lawmakers are hiding behind desks and chairs. Yes, at the damn, that's what I'm in Washington, D.C. Look, one is going down. They have entered into Congress to halt the electoral vote. That's the reason why I'm here tonight. I'm glad somebody's waking up. It's just me $2. Y'all is in control. Look, that's the lawmakers that have been paid by corporations to hijack the country. Now they got the National Guard out there. Yeah, you don't worry about National Guard. Ain't got no bullets in their guns. Don't worry about them, though. I'm telling you that. I'm an insider. Woo! That's how you know it's staged. You got that right. Because the truth is, you can bring out the National Guard, but the National Guard is supposed to be there to guard the nation, not to guard tyrants, not to guard people who have hijacked this country, not to guard sellouts. They're supposed to be there to guard the nation, not to guard the so-called alleged Capitol building. We've already established in here that Washington, D.C. is not part of the 50 states. We've already established that the original capital of the United States of America, and I'm going to ask you again, correct me if I'm wrong, The original capital of the United States of America is Philadelphia. And if it's not Philadelphia, then what the hell are we doing? We have 3,200 people in the room here. Woo, boy. Now, what we need to do is ask ourselves, why is this allowed all of a sudden? They usually have control on all this stuff. What we need to do is get a pessimistic outlook right here. We need to be looking not only pessimistic, we need to ask ourselves, why is this allowed right now? And what is really going on? Because see, if you had a license to protest, none of this would be going on right now. And we're watching a live feed right now, 6:20 Eastern time. They done moved the National Guard into place now. They have riot shields up. And they're pushing the people. And you know what? This chaos would have been a hell of a lot worse if Trump would have been certified to win the election and the Democrats didn't. Whoever it is or whatever it is, man, they've done something. I wonder how long these people are going to stay out there, though. That's what I want to know. All right, let's get over it. Prophet Keith loans $10. The Lord showed me Trump has been chosen to be a biblical example of revelation. Behold, I come quickly. Prophet, I appreciate your super chat, but you way off on that. Lord ain't showed you nothing. Sorry, he ain't showed you nothing. Yeah, this sounds like some Christian stuff right there. And I'm an Israelite. When you go read about Moses, he was an Israelite. You read about Jesus, he was an Israelite. I'm not of the Roman religion under Constantine called Christianity. That's not me. I'm a man of truth. Listen, y'all start getting mutually assisted. You start meeting together. In almost every county that you're at, start meeting together. Stop bickering. Stop fighting. Stop arguing with each other. Come to a truth and expect it in. Learn how to grow your own food. Learn how to preserve yourself and train. Train like there's no tomorrow. Train. Vice President office located in Annapolis at the Naval Academy. Yeah. Y'all listen to me. Try your best to get on one accord, because I'm telling you, America and these people in these penguin suits have sold us out. We're all going to be looking for peanut butter and cheese. We're going to be standing in the cheese lines, food lines. It's a sad, sad reality that we find ourselves in. It really, truly is. Jesse Alvarez. My. $20 super chat. Shalom, Pastor. If you can break into the Capitol building, do you think they can break into the White House? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I keep telling us over and over again. What is going on? The Capitol building is supposed to be one of the most secure places that there is. And it's not. What is happening right now? It don't make sense. And my question is how long are they going to continue to keep this up? Is this just a one-day thing? It's going to happen day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5? Are they going to make this a week thing that they continue to keep on protesting? That's what I want to know. That's exactly what I want to know. And that's what we all should be asking ourselves. Yeah, the video is kind of a little bad because I'm at the other community down here in Georgia, and it has a slow internet down here, and we're trying to do the best that we can. Aaron McLean, $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Cool Gene, 87. Much respect. Shalom, Shepherd. Sources says if you don't get your stimulus check to file on 2020, you don't get the 20 tax return. Okay. Much respect to you, Pastor Dowell. Bless you. Much respect to all of y'all. if y'all would go over and refer more people to my YouTube channel, they will get some truth. I'm telling you, there's truth that's finding hard to argue with. Now they got the National Guard doing a Roman stance where they all they're widening the perimeter against the Capitol right now. That's what they're doing. Because the National Guard don't get paid nothing compared to the DC police. They're widening the perimeter. We're just too far apart in this country. We're too divided as a people. As the old saying goes, divide and conquer. You may want to consider joining me over on Patreon if you want to learn more about truth going forward, what we need to do, how we're doing it, in order to preserve yourself, because you can forget about it. The people ain't gonna, this country is not in their best interest to tell you the truth, okay? I'll tell you what, I'll be right back in just for a second. Let me get me some water, okay? Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Be right back. All right, we back. We back. All right. $5 super chat. Do you guys train with simulations? If you're not interested in training with simulation, most realistic training next to being a real gunfight. Well, we're not going to discuss how we train, but we train. I promise you that. We do train. But if you can go over to your news feed right now on the internet or whatever it is, you can look at the live feed right now. They're riding the perimeter, and all the protesters, what they're now doing is taking the barricades and they're moving it, and they're barricading off the police. They're barricading everybody else off. They got Jesus flags out there. They have Trump flags. They got everything out there. These people are going in. They're literally going in. Spiritual Logic, a.k.a. Hope, $10 super chat. Shalom. This chaos is planned. They can bring on 1% military martial law, cut off food supply, all commerce, and hold everyone hostage for compliance and bring in a new economy. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about. They can only do that to you people who have not prepared, and you depend on the government, you depend on those trucks running to those stores, you depend on whatever they do. That's what you have centered and focused your whole life around. But for those of us who've been listening to this preacher a long time, we don't depend on that system. We don't depend on their trucks running to stores. We don't depend on them cutting off the food supply, because we grow our own food. We have our own supply. We do our own taking care of our own people. We're not waiting on the government to give us anything. That's the position I've been trying to teach and preach to people for over 20 years to get in. Now all of a sudden it seems like there's some people, very few that they are, is now want to pay attention. And I'm glad that they are. But you have to think about the way that you even speak today. That you're worried about them cutting off the trucks, worried about them cutting off the food supply, worried about Walmart no longer being part of the New World Order distribution center. You're so much in fearful of that you haven't even prepared. It's sad. Chevy Marshall, $25 super chat. Blessings and shalom, Pastor. It's hard to catch you live. You said get your popcorn. I know it. But I'm easy to catch live, though. Let me see. Is that what he said? It's hard to catch you live. I'm easy to catch live. Just get the notifications. We as a people have got to network more. Bull Hall, $100 super chat. Thank you very much, Bull Hall. I'm humbled. Listen, I don't know what the hell is going on this thing. The reason why people are not getting notifications or whatever have you. But you're going to have to network. Hey, Pastor Dowell is on. Pastor Dowell's on. Hey, go check it out. Pastor Dowell, you got to inform each other, email each other, text each other, do something to let everybody know, Facebook each other, let everybody know they're on, because I just got out of Facebook jail. Pastor Dowell's on. Pastor Dowell's on. But listen, Israel, listen, all y'all are, all right? Preserve yourself. The America, the way that they have taught it to you, the way that they have tried to sell it to you, is no longer. It hasn't been that way for a long, long time. You are America. You are the people. You are the ones that have to preserve yourself and protect yourself against this crap and this mess. Andre James, $5 super chat. Shalom, Pastor. Blessing. You have confirmed a lot on this walk. Thank you. I have over 10 communities that I run. And we're totally free from this system. Do we still use this system? We use it for our benefit. But we don't turn around and get Federal Reserve notes and then put it right back into the system. We put it into us. We invest it in us. We buy more lands. We build buildings. We build more communities to where we can live set apart. We grow our own food. We raise our own food. We have our own trucking companies. We have our own businesses. We take care of ourselves. We don't look for the government. That's the type of mindset I'm trying. But in order to do this, you've got to be able to get the American people on one accord. And this government has figured out how to keep us divided and conquered. Did y'all hear what I said? And we have went along with it, hook, line, and sinker. And like I said some time ago, the majority of people in America has never even had one original thought. We think based on the information that they give us and what's being put in front of us. We think that we're thinking. We're not thinking at all. If you're basing your thoughts on what information they have put in front of us and you call that thinking, you've already been had. You've already been done. Go over to my Patreon channel. Become a patron. Got many different levels there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and tell other people. Minister of Wellness, Nathan, $50 super chat. Thank you, my brother. And become part of the people that will help, that will put a defibrillator on people's mind. Nathaniel Jordan, thank you, my brother. Come out, stop listening to these lying Christian preachers. Kenneth Hagin, Kenneth Copeland, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Fred Price, Benny Hinn, Joyce Myers. What's that one woman named? Blonde-headed woman? Something white. Don't stop listening to these people that are doing nothing but dumbing you down to an unprecedented level. Stop it. Daniel Harrison, $20 super chat. Pastor, I'm trying to get out of the city. I want to know how I can join the Straightway Ministry. First of all, we have a vetting process. You've got to make yourself known. And we've got to see you at feast days. We got to see you in fellowships around your particular area. Show yourself faithful. And I'm looking forward by the end of 2021, we're sitting at 10 communities. Maybe by the end of 2021, we'll be at 13 working, viable communities. 13 of them. Cool Gen 87. May the Most High continue to bless you and your family, Pastor Dowell. Or bless you. Thank you. Bandit Bates, $10 super chat. Thank you, my brother. Hallelujah. Oh, boy. Somebody said the ISUPK is telling people to get vaccinated. Well, there you have it. Because we ain't telling our people to get vaccinated. If that is the case. But see, when you are living in these cities, you're stuck in these population centers, you can't expect for these people to have answers for you. They're going to go along with the tide. And they're going to tell you that the Lord said. No, the Lord ain't never told you to go out and get shot up with snake venom and monkey pus. Feces and aborted fetuses and urine and every damn thing else. The Lord ain't never told you that. Well, they didn't certify the electoral vote. Now, that we know. They didn't do that. Oh, boy. So I wonder what's happening next since all that's been disturbed. I wonder how long these people are going to be able to take time off to be able to go and do this protest. Because right now, these lawmakers, the cowards that they are, them boogers are hiding behind chairs and every damn thing else today. That's what they're doing. Whoo-wee. Boy, I wish I had a chance to take phone calls right now, boy. We could really go in, couldn't we? Preserve yourself. Find some people that are around you that are mutually assisting, okay? Preserve yourself. Find people that are mutually assisting. Get with them. Come up with game plans. Oh, there's plenty of, no, they may not be in your city, but there's plenty of Israelite groups, not the groups that, there's a lot of people that say, not everyone that say that they're Israel is Israel. And if they ain't part of Straightway, they ain't Israel, and at least not in our mind, because there's just too much racism going on in this country. Well, now we got the Capitol Police spraying protesters with tear gas and throwing punches. They're throwing punches at the protesters now. Whew. This is what they call democracy, right? I got a number that's usually behind me on my videos. You may want to call that number if you're serious-minded about wanting to come together as a people and being able to preserve ourselves as a people. Yeah, they confirmed that a woman got shot and killed in, watch this, the District of Columbia. So watch this. So does that mean that she actually died on American soil? I'm trying to get us to think. If somebody got shot and killed in the District of Columbia, did they die on American soil? Somebody please explain to me. I want to know. Yes or no? Because I'm trying to get us to think. I'm trying to get us to think. And if they didn't die on American soil, then what or who has the jurisdiction? And under what laws are these people subject to then? Man, I've got a very informed audience in here listening tonight. Man, I thank the Father for that, an extremely informed audience. Man, maybe there's some hope in here. Wow. Hit the like button. If y'all love what you've been hearing, Beast Reincarnated, $2. Do you see the woman fainting after they did the vaccine? No, but I did see a nurse in Nashville, Tennessee, a registered nurse in Nashville, Tennessee. She took the vaccine shot and she made a video. And she came out on that video and she said after day 1 and 2, she was doing fine. By the time we got to day 3, that woman had full-blown Bell's palsy. And she informed everybody that the government don't care nothing about you. The people that's making the vaccines don't care nothing about you. I'm only repeating what she says. Black Panther, $5 super chat. God bless you, Pastor. Thank you. But man, we're going to have to, in order to get change in this country, I'm watching FBI agents drawing guns on people's Glocks. Brandon Hammers, $3. I'm all set and up and I'm awake. If we're going to get any change going on in this country, yeah, I don't understand. If we're going to get any change going on in this country and stuff, we're going to have to change our minds and we're going to start. Hey, I'm glad you started listening. Don Brown said, Don Bowings started listening to you, got at least 3 to 4 months of food storage for family. Hallelujah. Of 6 months of ammo, moved to Columbia, Tennessee, in the country with a tree orchard. Hey, Don, let me tell you something. I'm going to be in Straightway, Georgia East, and if you want to be there, I'm going to be there this weekend giving a message. And if you want to come to that service, you may want to call the number that's usually behind me on videos. Ask for Elder Doug. Tell him you and your family might want to come and be there in service. I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Program. Thank you for your offer, my brother. $3 super chat. Shalom, Pastor. Praise Yah. Glory to the King. Lawrence Alford, $20 super chat. Can you donate to this Rhema? I tried trying to be obedient to your instructions. You are so on point. I like to speak with you. Glory to the King. Well, I do have a way that people can go in order to be able to speak with me and stuff. And that's, believe me, a lot of times you got to look at the list. But man, I'm sitting here watching tear gas being sprayed into protesters' eyes. I'm watching Capitol Police swinging on Americans right now. I'm watching all this. I'm watching they pushing it. It's getting ugly now. It's getting ugly. It's getting real ugly. No arrest is being made, but it's getting ugly. Again, call the number 615-688. Somebody put the number. One of y'all moderators put the number in this chat room. 615-688-3025. I want to be in Straightway, Georgia. You get approved by Elder Doug or Elder Rufus to be able to come to the service there in Georgia, we'd be more than happy to have you. Hallelujah. Blunt Talk Patriot, $10 super chat. My pastor got the vaccine and encouraging his members. Again, if your pastor's encouraging you people to do that, then you need a change. You need to, first of all, you need to go to a commandment-keeping church, the one that keeps the Sabbath, not Sunday. Get out of all Sunday churches. The Bible does not talk about Sunday. It only talks about the Sabbath. Get out of Sunday churches. Sunday churches are all liars. They are deceived liars, and they're deceiving the masses of the people. Just think about this. Are there few is going to be saved? And if the majority of the world goes to church on Sunday, and then a small remnant goes on the Sabbath, then who's right? Who's right according to the Bible? Because the majority has always been wrong. So who's right then? T. Wood Classics. It's just me prepping. On the other half, he's not with me. I've been doing this for 10 years and very expensive. How do I deal with a non-prepping partner? Believe me, there are people out there that are like mine. It just got to keep having the faith until you come across them. Beast Reincarnated, $2. We're going back to normal. This is a new norm. Spiritual Alpha, $5 super chat. Crypto market is on fire, Pastor. The capital stuff is distraction. They pumping the markets right now. I need to go check that out. Thank you for telling me. Aaron McLean, $5 super chat. What's the best way to store food without it going out of date? Well, you can go and buy long-term food storage, 25 years, or you can go on Amazon and get some MREs. They have anywhere from a 10 to 15, 20-year food shelf. You want to do that for right now. Do some of that. Just because something has an expiration date on the package does not mean that it's expired. Am I making any sense? Just because something has an expiration date on the package does not mean it's expired. All right? It just doesn't mean that. I do got to admit, it is funny watching all these lawmakers looking for the police. Okay, here's the fence. It is my consideration judgment that my oath to support and defend the Constitution constrains me from claiming unilateral authority to determine which electoral votes should be counted and which should not. Well, there we go. And then Trump doubled down on that, basically calling Pence a sellout. Man, where we at now? I'm going to say this again. Just because something says expired does not mean that it's expired. Y'all hear me? But I remember people talking about the deep state. Anybody ever heard of the deep state? The deep state. No, I'm not running for president. No, I'm not. But I will tell you this. If I get a bunch of support behind me, then like Daniel and like other people of faith, if they really truly want to see change, if I get that kind of ballot access, I may consider it. But I don't know. The world ain't interested in truthers. They're not interested in people who live set apart, who have alternative perspectives and point of views, because you know me by now, I debate everybody on every subject. I done put to shame so many different so-called scholars and theologians that it's just sad. Things seem to done calm down a little bit right now, but man, it's probably going to stir up here a little bit. It really is. Can't really identify who the people are because everybody got COVID-19 masks on. So you can't blame the people for not wearing masks because they're wearing masks. So where do we go from here? All right, this is what we do. Find someone who's a leader in your area, someone that can lead by example. Get behind them 100%. Trust their judgment and what they're doing in order to lead us as a people in your respective areas. Become mutually assistant because a war is coming. A civil war in this country, it is coming. And you need to prepare your minds. And no matter what they say, do not ever give up your firearms on pain of death. Do not ever give up your firearms, no matter what. No matter what. I appreciate each and every last one of you who have donated to the cause over on Cash App. Thank you very much. And by way of PayPal, Matt B. 299 pence has shamed his own, my hometown. He's a traitor. Wow. For honor's sake and for glory's sake, war. Now they got Donald Trump Jr. up on the mic screaming and hollering up there in Washington, D.C. now. Pro-Trump protesters turned violent and stormed the Capitol. That's what Fox News is doing. Tyndale Davis, $5. President Putin just said a few months ago that the people in D.C. should worry about calling the shots are in black or blue suits with suitcases. Wow. Man, Jesus. Yeah, oh yeah, if you're going to be storing food, you may want to get some Mylar bags. And then get you some oxygen absorbers and then a sealer. Well, I'm going to have to end this broadcast here. I've been a long time going. I got a little bit in here is doing his thing too. He's protesting. He's peacefully protesting. Wearing out mama, what he doing? He's peacefully protesting, doing his thing. We love him dearly. I hope, and I can only hope that all y'all taking my advice. Listen, your parents, they don't have the answers. Your grandparents don't have the answers because they did, you wouldn't be in this condition and state that you're in. We done got to the point now that we're drawing guns on each other in this country. Literally, we're drawing guns on each other. And they want to keep the guns out of the American peoples, but continue to keep passing laws where you got Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. You got them now. We're going to see how much pull. I don't have a lick of confidence in the NRA. I'm a lifetime member of Gun Owners of America, but I don't have a lick of damn confidence in the NRA, and I don't think any of you should. That's just the truth. What they want you on your knees. Are you going to bend a damn knee? That's the question right there. Are you going to bend a damn knee? I'm going to bend a knee only at the king of the universe, the master of the universe, Yahweh Elohim, Yahshua HaMashiach, and that's it. Other than that, I ain't bending my damn knee to nothing else but that. A man don't bend his knee to nobody but the Creator, and that's it. Huh? I'm only serving one Elohim. That's it. That's the one who created all of us. All other gods and all other men, they can go to a living, burning hell, as far as I'm concerned. Goodbye, good riddance, and so the hell on. It ain't me. I'm not the one. PastorDowell, you talk to. Y'all people need to go back and look in history about people who had the same character and nature in me. They ain't just talk tough, they live tough too. Some of you may be fearful and unbelieving and blowing a bunch of damn hot air and stuff and may be caring about all the old mess, Look, the sufferings for this present time is not even worthy to be revealed with those of us who gonna stand with the Most High Yah. Anyway, stay tuned. I hope you decide to go over and be a patron. If you do, continue to keep on supporting my Cash App. It's $ PastorDowell. No, Cash App, $ PastorDowell's Cash App. I appreciate each and every last one of you who supported me in this endeavor and this cause there tonight. Thank you for coming in. We had upwards of 3,200 people that came in on this particular feed here tonight. Looks like things are dying down right now ever since we've been on. Wanted to get on here, at least put my 2 cents worth to each and every last one of you. I appreciate each and every last one of you for your offerings, your gifts, your letters of support, everything that you do for the ministry. I do appreciate it. Three's Company, $5. Super chat. What do you think, Trump? Do you think Trump has any chance whatsoever? No, it looks like that the fix is in. It looks like that the fix is in, and then anything that has any truth whatsoever at all, they've done covered all bases. And I'm going to use this, and I'm not being funny, but they've done use that to know how to trump all bases, if you know what I mean. So I want y'all to get some rest tonight. Looks like there's not going to be any more action, but you know, these shock jocks, the news media, they're going to keep on playing all these, the little sources they have in media over and over and over again. People running for their lives and carrying on and marrying. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to end this on this broadcast, though. Is Washington, D.C., District of Columbia. Is it one of the states of the Union? Yes or no? Wouldn't inquiring minds like to know that? Would you like to know? Is it? Is Washington, D.C. one of the states of the Union? And if they're not one of the states of the Union, then what Capitol building is that? What Congress is this? What House is this? What representation do we have is this? Or should we all concentrate more on the states rather than the federal government? Man, look at all these people. Everybody's saying no, 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 no. No, it's not a state. It's a foreign corporation. Somebody hit the nail right on the head. That's exactly what it is. And if it's a foreign corporation, that means it's a business. And if it's a business, that means a business has entitlements. And if it's an entitlement, then guess what? That means people have to sign over their rights, their constitutional rights. People have to turn over their civil liberties and freedoms for benefits, handouts by a foreign entity then. Is that not what's going on, G. Mick? $20 super chat. We must all get behind all leadership a straight way. Even if you're not a member, we must protect them. I wish we had some more people that had a mindset like that. I truly do. Anyway, I'm getting kind of tired. A little bit tired. I need to go and attend to them, okay? So anyway, hey, I bless you all. I'm going to stay tuned to a little bit here, but I'm going to go relax. Bless y'all, sweet, precious, strong, victorious, mighty, old coming name, our soon coming King, Yahshua HaMashiach. And by the way, how the hell do you protest when everybody got a phone or a camera in their hand? It don't make sense. Something wrong with me? Appreciate y'all support. I really, truly do. Thank y'all. Brother Sammy said Cash App use friends and family option as well. Thank you, Brother Samuel. Thank you, Elder Rufus. Thank you all my moderators, Brother Steve, all y'all for being there, okay? Bless you all. Go check out my YouTube channel and Patreon channel for those of you who want to become part of and become informed, okay? I'm just about done with this world and people of the world. It's only going to be a few. Everybody's not going to listen. It's just going to be a few of us. That's all. I'm trying to look and see if I can give you a couple of more morsels before we hang it up. All right. Bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening, okay? Make sure y'all get some sleep, okay? All right? Shalom, shalom. The King. He's coming. The King is coming. Now let me make sure I can cut this thing off because I couldn't cut it off the other day and it just wouldn't let me do it. So let me make sure it cuts off this time, all right? Hey, if you just missed and tuned in, go back. It's going to be on live on my YouTube site, okay? Hallelujah. Bless y'all. Let me stop this. Orientation is locked. Rotates device back. Okay, so here we go again. I did this the other day. All right, how do I get this thing unlocked? Y'all just bear with me, okay? Okay, are you sure you want to stop streaming?